Hi, I'm Jessica Puckett,
And I'm Lara.
and today we're going to be talking to you about something we're learning in our AP Psychology class that has to do with memory.
The first thing that deals with memory is mood congruent, which means emotions affecting how you feel towards memories.
The next thing that we're going to talk about is how memory can fail us. There are three ways that this can happen, having to do with failure to encode, storage decay, and retrieval failure. Failure to encode something means that it doesn't make it to long-term memory. Encoding also slows as you get older. That's why memory problems come with old age. Also, much of what we sense around us we don't actually notice. An example of this is letters on a telephone. Would you be able to tell me off the top of your head what letters accompany the number 5? Without effort, most memories don't actually form. The next way that memory can fail us is storage decay. A psychologist by the name of Ebbinghaus came up with a concept called the forgetting curve. He said that the course of forgetting is initially rapid and then levels off after time. Another example of storage decay is your memory track simply fading, or an accumulation of other learning disrupting your retrieval. That leads into the third way that memory can fail us, which is retrieval failure. This means that memories are stored and available, but just inaccessible at the time. We know it's there, but can't get it out. Forgetting is not often memories discarded, but memories unretrieved. And you usually could retrieve it if someone gave you a hint, like, say, it starts with an M.
Daniel Schachter created 7 ways memory fails us. There's 3 sins of forgetting. The first one is absent-mindedness, which is inattention to detail, transience, storage decay over time, and blocking, which is the inaccessibility of stored information. Basically the information on the tip of your tongue. There's 3 sins of distortion. The first one is misattribution, which is confusing source of information, suggestibility, the lingering effects of misinformation, and biased, belief-colored recollections. And the last sin is the sin of intrusion. It's persistence, which is unwanted memories.
The last concept we're going to talk about is interference, which is when things just get in the way of you being able to remember. The first type of interference is proactive, which is forward-acting, meaning that something that you learned earlier disrupts your recall of something you experience later. The second type is retroactive interference, which is backward-acting, which means new information makes it harder to recall something you learned earlier. To minimize retroactive interference, you can reduce the number of interferences after you learn something, meaning that after you study, go for a walk or take a nap.
Created using Powtoon.